Hello, my name is Maria Fernandez, and I'm a creative community herbalist. And normally I forage wild outside and gather my materials as far as my plant allies so I can make herbal remedies. And I have also been fortunate that I have good herbalist friends that say, yeah, come to my garden and harvest some of my medicine. This year, this summer, I had on my vision board that I wanted to have a little piece of land that I could garden. And that has manifested. The minute I got into this house, the next day, me and my dad were already, taking out the weeds and working on this garden. And before I left, my good friend, Jen Mosquita, gave me a little bit of lemon balm. And lemon balm is one of my ultimate favorite plant ally, and I'm going to show you her. And the reason why I'm doing this video is this is lemon balm. And she was tiny, she was little, and she's so easy to grow. And I transplanted her. So this video, I am actually making this video for my dear friend Ellie Escobar. How do you know that you have lemon balm? Well, one way to know is that its aroma, when you smell it, it smells like lemon fragrance, like lemonade. Another good tactic is to see that the stem is square, and that lets you know it's part of the mint family, and the mint family is very, very safe. It has opposite leaves, and it's just so abundant. And so lemon balm is one of these plants that I absolutely love. I highly recommend, if you have a garden, to have her in your life. You don't even have to make a tincture with her. You could actually just sit with her, and just smelling her will calm you down. Like, you could take her that way. That's how powerful she is. She's edible. So you could nibble from a little bit of the shoots. And this is how you commune with plant medicine. Plant medicine is very simple. This is how you connect. I learned that the more time you spend with plants, the more you learn about other plants and ways to use her. This world is very anxious. We're having a lot of hysteria, a lot of anxiety because of the coronavirus. This is an herbal ally. Melissa Officinalis lemon balm. It's helping the throat chakra. She's there to help you communicate, because we're having so much communication problems. People are not communicating effectively. We're not. And we think we are because we're on social media and we make these comments, but we're not really having face-to-face communications. And this plant is here for the modern age. It's been around for thousands of years. It's been used for culinary things. You could actually use lemon balm for your cooking when you want to substitute, if you have like lemon zest or lemon oil or lemon flavor. And actually, the of this beautiful plant is really expensive. It's like $225 for like half an ounce, because it's volatile oils. It's like when you move her, it just like releases the aroma. And so to capture the smell of her, it's quite a process. And so I say to you, why not, instead of using this expensive essential oil that takes a lot of the plant, why don't you have one and maybe perhaps just sit with her and admire her like this? Or you could take some of the leaves and make that into a wonderful tea. You could cook with her. You could put her in your salad. You could actually make a herbal lemon balm tincture. And all you need is 100 proof vodka in a little jar, and leave it there for 6 weeks, and you have glorious medicine. This is lemon balm. Lemon balm will calm you down for that nervous energy, that anxiety that we're feeling, the overwhelming feeling. A lot of us are feeling that way, stressed out. This girl will chill you out. She will make you feel like everything is okay, right? This girl is a friend if you have digestive problems. If you're cramping, for us women during our PMS, the uterine, it helps us with the cramping. She helps your digestive system, and I also heard she helps for certain kind of thyroid issues, because she blocks certain T3 and T4. So look more into that. Certain plants come and they're not a drug, so they're not gonna go and just work one way. They're sphere. Plant medicine is sphere, so it works with you to become wholesome. You got that? Pharma, medicinal, drug, medicine is an arrow. It's gonna go and do one thing, and do it well, and do it with side effects. Now this is, and she says, oh, Maria, she's too nervous. You know what? Maria needs better way of communicating. She needs to learn how to listen and be more present, and listen and be in the moment and forget being in the future. Let's calm her down. Oh, she helps me. You don't have to be a gardener. In fact, I'm not even a gardener. Like, I forage all of my plants, and right now I'm doing a trial and error. I'm sitting here in this garden that I have created, and I'm just, trying it out. I love it. Like, I love coming out and seeing like sometimes like, oh, okay, your leaves are a little bit dry or yellow. Maybe you need more water. Oh, wow, you're growing. I mean, I'm learning. I have plants that I have a hedgehog, and it's eating my kale. It's eating my cabbage. It ate all my beans. It's hilarious. And I'm okay with that. Some food, and I planted my medicine more in the circle. Hedgehog or whatever it is. Bunny. Medicinal plants per se. So they're not touching my lemon balm. So far they're not touching my tomatoes. Real quick. I think it's quite funny. So this is where I had like my cabbage, and it was so nice. I had this cabbage, and now I just have the stem, and I'm okay. I'm okay because I'm glad that I'm feeding the hedgehog. It's part of life, right? Like, we all gotta eat. So hopefully I'm keeping it here, and maybe it grows more, and then it could eat. I have some little cherry tomatoes. And then what I love, I'm a tomato whisperer. And I love going into the plant and taking the suckers out. This is a sucker right here in the center. Hi, Carlene. I'm just going through my tomato plants. And if you smoke, don't touch tobacco. Don't do tomato plants because it will hurt. the tomato plant. There's something about that to be aware of. So I look for suckers, and suckers are little things that grow in the middle of the stems. I keep up with my suckers. This is Spanish lavender, and make designs and have, like I had my father paint that and that, and we just like color rocks around and made more plants just to make you could make designs, you could be creative. You're like my mom. My mom says Jesus says all life matter. Okay, thank you. And for every moment I'm not, I don't know, creation, something's creating. That was my brother. But yeah, I have some garlic. Yay to garlic. And look, this is kale, but my hedgehog or whatever animal is out there, it's eating my greens. I find it real funny. So one thing that when I came to this house is a historical house. It's an underground railroad. And the reason I know it is because the owner told me that when you look at the chimney has white and black lines. So if you look at the chimney, do you see that that's a black stripe? That's how you know. Well, that's how slaves who were escaping for freedom will know that this house was a friendly house that would let them in so they could escape. So this was one of the historical homes, so it's pretty cool. So when I thought about the whole story and I meditated and I said, Dad, can we make this garden in honor of those people that were here? Let's honor the Quaker. The perhaps Quakers were the ones that were taking in those fugitive blacks that ran away. And that's interesting. And my father paid this. And we also honor the First Nation, the people that came. And so then he also did my iconic profile picture, which I thought it was hilarious, but yay. There it is. So, you can make anything you want. Taino petroglyphics. This is the Hayuya sun from the Taino, from the Arawak, and that's where my roots are from. Here I have some lovely, lovely basil that I love to put some mozzarella and tomatoes with, and it's absolutely delicious. Wild geranium. And then this is the motherwort that my friend Olivia Lara Bear Medicinal, she gave me. She was up to here, and I have a picture. She was in my house, and I was like, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna plant you. And look at her now. Look at you. Look at all you. But if I love lemon balm, I love motherwort. Oh, I have so many polyamorous relationships with plants because each of them share so much love. And what I have here, if you notice, I crushed eggshells, and so I put that in the ground because that has calcium and it helps the plant, So that's what I'm always doing. I come in, I talk to them, I weed it out, I meditate here, I sit, and I practice balance. These are my little rocks. I sometimes untumble this, and then I practice putting it together. And then you know, this is how I get balance. And maybe that one, okay, maybe you won't go. That's fine. Here's another one, the mint. Mint smells so good for so many things. We could use mint for with watermelon, for tea. And so, and I have some thyme, and I have some Misha. Look at this, gorgeous. And she's limelight because she has this like magnifique. So I know this video was about lemon balm, and I'm here at the garden, and I figure I share a little bit, so that you who are new into gardening and say, well, I don't have a green thumb and I don't know how to garden. You start somewhere. I'm starting somewhere. You have an idea. It's like anything. Sketch it out. What is your vision? I have a square and a circle. And I'm honoring the spirit of the land because this land has a lot of history, and so I wanted to honor that. And I wanted to bring my herbal allies, and I want them close to me. And I want to grow them because I use them so much. So I want to see what it's like to grow them and speak with them, and not just always have them in tincture form. You know, be available to go out with them and like just personally, because like relationships are important. And my plant relationship connection, it's so important. And so if you are out in nature, you will be more grounded. It's important that you walk barefoot. Mother Earth has certain vibrations and qualities that she helps you ground and connect to the energies and the frequencies. Oh, here I put some spinach. I'm growing spinach here in this little container. I just threw some seeds. And there they are. Hello, spinach. Say hello. Hi, baby. So keep grounding. Keep going into nature. You have plenty of friends in nature. And this right here is my one and only friend, Sonja. Oh, she's a silver maple. They. Because, yeah, you're they. It's two energies. Two energies. It's not just one. It's yang and yin. And being up there in her center, when I sat in her, I could feel her heart inside. It was quite the story. And so, if you could sit by a tree and make a relationship, trees are portals to other kingdoms and worlds. And so, this video was about lemon balm, but you got a little garden tour, and you got to meet Sonja. Sonja, did you see my henna? I gotta show you. Sonja. I did henna, and I did a henna tattoo. Is that what it's called? It was my first time, and I'm not a good tattoo artist apparently. My elephant energy. Anyhow, what do you think? I like it. I like having your name in my arm. Yeah. It's my gratitude to this amazing being. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And Ellie, I hope that helped, because I believe that you could plant a lemon balm. Just find, go to like a florist, or there's people that sell plants already, and all you have to do is transplant it in your garden, or just have it in a pot, like a little pot, and just have it in your room. you know, especially for your son. I think it would be a really cool way to bring herbal medicine closer to you, and to maybe perhaps change that I suck at gardening to like, hey, I'm not that bad. Okay, like I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting better. Oh, I'm an expert. You know, like you could do this. It's all right to garden, and it totally putting your hands on dirt and watering and seeing gives you a sense of belonging, gives you a sense of accomplishment, because you know what, those plants help me and I help them, and I'm also like, you know, feeding feeding the animals. Like there's like some butterfly flowers. Okay, that's for another video. I'll show you. Okay, bye.